Hello, humans. It's me, Fuzz, yes. And we're going to play some more Pikmin 2. We've got to get a lot more purple Pikmin. I'm trying to figure out what way would be good to do so. I mean, unfortunately, I don't remember every one of the holes that I went into that can give me more. But I remember some in general. Or I remember that there are more. A lot more than I realized when I started replaying through Pikmin 2. Should be Emergence Cave, yeah, this one. We'll leave them. We'll not leave them. Otherwise, coming down here will have been almost for nothing. It's been this long and they're still not there? What if this whole time it was just this hole specifically that they don't return very often in? This one and the first one where you get white Pikmin as well. So the whole time where I was trying to get more, I just kept going to the wrong hole. I think the day is nearing its end. We won't really be able to rush over to the far hole and investigate it. Though I'm assuming it's going to want some of every one of the Pikmin, so if we can manage it, I'll try. But I really don't think it's going to work. Let's go. Game saved, Valley of Repose. It should be almost sunset. Yeah, no. Like heck we'd make it. No flippin' way. Nothing more to do here. Let's take off. Into your ship. Neither of those punks should be alive. Oh, well, there's a lot more than I realized at first. A bit more than I realized at first. Today's report. We lost quite a bit in the previous cave though that we went into. And got a lot of treasures. Huh, we gained some of every type of Pikmin except for yellow and red. Whereas they were losses. Oh my. Spam. I'm lonely. You want a friend that'll listen to my troubles. I want to meet someone like you. Contact me at Nintendo. I wonder what happens if you... That's interesting. Isn't that just simply the Nintendo website? Yeah, last time we encountered... Oh wow, it's up here. I figured it would have been this one. Really? The other thing is up there, okay. The manat legs. I don't think I can get it to use its gun. Because I guess it doesn't really register. Oh, actually, it is doing it. Wow. What a design. And the hairy bulborb. Hairy bulborb. Oculus Kageyami? Folliculus. Grub dog family. This subspecies of grub dog has a thick coat of soft white fur that obscures its abdominal markings. The fur is also quite warm. The fur also warms its vital organs, making this species well adapted to the colder climate. However, its hairy follicles are surprisingly frail, which can result in immediate hair loss if the creature is surprised. Oh, that's why all the hair flies off when you attack it. I see. Just these two new guys. Manat legs. Pseudo Aracania? Nanavaria. Arachnob family. This species of arachnob family fuses with machinery at a crucial point in the maturation process, giving it the ability to fire energy bursts from the launcher beneath its orbital something about the way it's spelled looks odd to me, but oh well. Torso. However, the manat legs itself is not in control of this weapon. Instead, the mechanical portion of its structure appears to automatically acquire and attack targets. The manat legs has a gentle disposition, and as a member of the arachnob species, it has no natural enemies. It is particularly difficult to understand why this species would develop such an awesome offensive capability, leading to rumors among the scientific community that it was the machine that approached the arachnob and proposed the symbiotic relationship. That's an odd notion, but intriguing. Oh. I see. You've collected the hyper technology series. Everyone loves new gadgets. And another one? You've collected the industrial set, heavy duty tools for a take no prisoners world. My. Furious adhesive. My analysis has concluded that this object possesses powerful adhesive abilities. Could there possibly be anything else? This sticky. It is unlikely, but the universe is a big place. Was this one of the new things we got? Exhausted super stick. This material is ideal for patching thick chinks in spacecraft armor. Too bad we've only got one of these, because the ship sure has a lot of holes. Adamite griddle. There appears to be a link between the treasure we found in an underground structure. A link between the treasure we found in an underground structure. We found several machine parts that fit together. The parts may prove a clue as to the original function of the area. Huh, interesting. Repair juggernaut. This object must have been manufactured long ago by some kind of machine. Back then, they didn't have the fun toys kids have these days. My son is a video game addict, but I'm terrible at them. He teases me about it all the time. Wait, I've got it. Louis young. He must be a video game wizard. He can give me some hot tips. Well, maybe if we find him. Super strong stabilizer. Several artifacts like this were sitting in the hole I explored today. The temperature inside the cave was perilously low, and the treasures were freezing to the touch. I felt sorry for the Pikmin that had to carry it. Afterward, their little hands looked numb. Spirit Flogger. For a long time now, I've just been wailing away my life. Like a sprocket in a machine. Sometimes I stop and wonder, am I happy with my life? I can't start thinking like that. I must concentrate on my mission. Well, it's good to give these things a consideration, though. Omega Flywheel. As for how they came about this name, I have no clue. Collecting all these machine parts reminds me of the time I crash landed on this planet. At least, the last time I was here, my crash scattered 30 of my ship parts. My ship's most crucial components. I had to frantically collect all of them before our life support systems failed. I wonder what kind of machine this flywheel is from. That's a lot of treasures back to back that are near enough. Nevau. Oh, table. I found numerous objects that appear to be machine parts, but I have no idea what they do. The ship wants to sell them to art collectors as modern alien art, and charge a fortune for them. I think he may be onto something. Space Wave Receiver. This receiver intercepts harmful radiation from outer space. It's a highly dangerous piece of machinery that should be handled with extreme caution. Now that I think about it, the Pikmin that carried it looked a little dazed while they were carrying it. given what this thing appears to be, perhaps they're actually insinuating that this is for like a really, really old TV. I'm not really sure why, because it makes me think of a stove, a knob for a stove of some kind. But perhaps that assumption was incorrect. But even if it was for an old TV, it itself isn't what's receiving the waves. This is just the knob you'd turn, if I'm correct. I suppose I don't know much about the inner workings or actual interior design of those TVs. Perhaps it is directly connected to the part that receives the signals. Network mainframe. According to my research, this is an acoustic interference motherboard. I should install this on the ship. It might shut him up for a while. Then again, if it were to learn to override the hardware, it might become even more surly than it is now. Surly. Indomitable CPU. This appears to be some kind of a hyper-advanced light refracting computer component. Perhaps I can use it to upgrade the ship with an imagination. Vacuum processor. We've recently found all sorts of mechanical parts scattered around a cave. The walls and floor were constructed of solid steel. Perhaps it was once a great military fortress. I decided to name it the Subterranean Complex. Mystic Disc. There's a strange design on this metallic platter. It gives me mystical chills. Maybe living beings were never meant to comprehend its true meaning. I'm sure there are people out there who felt that way about such symbols. Or, I mean, in this case, these symbols specifically. Though, if this is supposed to be a clock, I don't see any of these that would represent number 1. But would there be? Let's see. 3 makes sense, I think. But the top show 12? So this would be 3, this would be 6, this would be 9, and that would be 12. Then, if that's the logic they're going off of. Which, if I was to try to read that top one, yeah, I guess it would be 12. There's this. Yeah, theoretically that would be 6, and then this 9. Yeah. Interesting. Temporal mechanism. Wait a minute, this one's also got the... Are there clocks actually designed like this all that often? They use like the Roman numerals? Like, I can picture a pocket watch kind of being designed like this. But this one almost looks like it could be mounted to a wall. Then again, why do I think I've probably even seen one, so I guess maybe it's not all that uncommon after all. Well, actually, whether or not it's common, it might be an entirely different question. While exploring this warped land, I got the feeling that time passed faster than usual. Upon researching it further, I realized that it was just my mind playing tricks on me. But whenever I touch this object, I can feel the space-time continuum bending. Whoa, suddenly. This all seems very hard to believe. I need a nap. But once you engage in that kind of activity, the space-time continuum very well might start feeling like it's bending. Fossilized, I don't understand how to read that. Urside? Makes me, well, the lower word makes me think of something in relation to a bear, but I don't understand it. I've never seen that kind of a variation of watcher. This dead beast has the form of an animal, yet it is encased in an organic compound. I have concluded that that it is a groundbreaking biological discovery. The ship says it's nothing more than a wood statue. I wish it had more of an imagination. No, then it would probably talk even more than it does now. That would be bad. Interesting how this one's ranked really far up in terms of the items. I wonder what these... Oh, actually, I can guess what these are. In fact, I think I know what this one specifically is. It's either this one, or it's this one. Yeah, actually, I think I know what these ones are. The fact that they're also glowing that color, like they're a series. Yeah, I think so. And these are the two items that well, yeah, I'm probably missing just one now, so then one of these I don't have any idea what it would be. Or maybe I am missing two, I'm just not sure. But these seem to be the items that grant effects when you acquire them. Stellar orb. The technology behind this impressive gadget is totally unknown to my people. It appears to replicate intense solar beams of the sun. Space exploration has given me ghostly pallor? A ghostly pallor. Maybe I'll use this orb to catch a few rays. Pallor. A ghostly pallor. I'm not... Complexion? It's like expression. I'm not sure. I can only guess what that means. Based on what he mentions about catch a few rays, like he's going to use it to tan himself or something. Thirst activator. How odd. When I gaze at this puzzling pattern, I have a vision of nature. At first, I thought this planet's ecosystem was alien and unnatural, but now I've learned to fully appreciate its beauty. However, it still can't compare to the stunning natural landscape of Hockatate. Really? The only bit that we really saw made it look desolate, like nobody's business. I hope I can return to my homeland soon. It would be interesting to see more of Hockatate, considering the only area we did see looked really desolate. Coiled launcher. I tried flying this thing once. You did? But it moved too rapidly, and I contracted vertigo. Maybe it could be used as an amusement ride. The youngins would love it. However, I don't think I'll ever ride it again. Pink Menace. I could never say this within earshot of my ship, but years of hard use have taken their toll. For one thing, the thermostat is broken. Is he speaking in reference to the ship? The temperature in the cockpit can fluctuate wildly between sweltering heat and frigid cold. That's a terrible condition to exist in, which reminds me of where I live in some regards. Sometimes that's kind of how it feels. But it also kind of keeps things somewhat exciting, I guess, weather-wise. I mean, it's quite something to see hail in summer, when the summers are normally, like, ridiculously hot. But it's just like an abrupt, just stream of hail, and then back to the heat, within, like, the same day. I'd say that's pretty astonishing. Makes me think of Pokemon. The humid heat is awful, but the bone-chilling cold is even worse. Right after encountering that heat, it could be, though I'd probably find it comforting in the moment. Now, what would really get me is if it went from the cold to then bloody hot, or as you called, humid heat in this case. Either just really, really hot or humid heat. Either one would be really, really uncomfortable to have to deal with. Looking at this heartwarming gem gives me the strength to endure the elements. Pink Menace. Named after a conceptual story, sort of? Named after an idea, a thought pattern. About his ship, or the ship that we have right now. Unspeakable wonder. This is the last one, I think, for now. What is this? I've encountered countless treasures on this expedition, but I've never seen anything like this. All I can say about it is that it's both astonishing and absurd. If you ask me, for a crown, it's a kind of odd design. I mean, it's only got 4 points. It gives me the mindset that it's a very small crown because of that. Otherwise, it would just seem potentially even weirder. Like, its simplicity doesn't entirely take away from it the nature of how extravagant it seemingly was meant to be, but it's hard to get a proper sense of it. Given its actual size here in game, I'd have to imagine that if they meant it to be at all representative of what this crown's purpose was, that this is either part of some kind of a toy or was meant for a child, probably. Otherwise, it's kind of rather small, is what it seems like. Okay. The hunt for purple Pikmin, or we just head into the next cave. The next cave could give us more purple Pikmin. But then after that, it's hunting for more purple Pikmin and then to the Hole of Heroes. I don't recall how many times I've beaten this game beforehand. Like, especially 100%ed it. I think I've only 100%ed it maybe once. But I say that because I have the distinct memory of that weight that we left there because we couldn't pick it up. And it requires the strength of 1,000 Pikmin. Yeah, that... I was trying to recall why I had a quest to collect 100 purple Pikmin. It is that item is why I had such a mission. And my, what a tedious and daunting task is that objective. Okay, we're here. Might as well check the emergence cave again, just in case. We don't need to take them with us right now. Actually, pulling out the exact amounts right now might be a good idea. Looks like we have a full flower team, so doing this is probably not necessary. I feel like something's odd. No, we have any of all of them. That's fine. Let's check it after. Let's go. I wonder if we'll encounter another one of the boss entities in this cave, like another one of the ones that we haven't. I know what they both are, and I know that only one of them can show up here, because one of them, there's only one of in the whole game that you can encounter. In fact, I think it's so much so to the point where if you've encountered it and slain it, I don't think it'll ever come back. Whereas I think... Actually, I'm not sure if that's the case with any of the other entities. I get the feeling that there are other entities that don't return, but I think that there are ones that do return. That's such a weird thought. Huh, I'm unsure. Here we go! Frontier Cavern. What awaits us in this cave? Oh crap. That was extremely dangerous. Game over for you, punk. Okay, so that is where it was. Wow, so sparkly. Essential furnishing. So, within moments of entering the Frontier Caverns, we have like enough of these purple spray droplets to give us like 12. I was thinking on our way towards the cave entrance, it's like we don't really have a lot of sprays. Oh well, we might be able to get some inside, and I was like, probably not though. Or at least probably not very much, is what I thought. Turns out, yeah, a lot. Something's buried. Wait. Dang it! I'm just hoping this didn't ruin it. Come on! Essence of rage. Oh, how fitting. Very, very, very fitting indeed. Very fitting. Okay. 11. Assuming that doesn't happen again. Don't you jump? Trying to ruin the operation. Yeah, that's right. Take a good look. And with this, I find it somewhat difficult to imagine that any individual entity will be able to pose all that grand a threat to me right now. That is a lot of burp sprays to suddenly get. How convenient. How annoying. Essence of rage. How ridiculous. Okay. The end has come for you. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I expected one of those red guys to, I guess, pop out from up there, but to my surprise, no. Nothing. Nothing? Huh. How surprising. How did that treasure get from over there to over there? What are you guys doing? I expected more things to be buried. Okay. A present. Joy receptacle. Icon of progress. How? Down we go. I wonder how deep this cave is. Why am I? Would you look at this one? Somewhat a maze. Eh? Oh dear. Let's keep our wits about this. Oh. Over here. It sounded like we lost one, but I guess he was just slightly too late to finish off my Pikmin. We're gonna have an extendedly large force at this point, unless that's why the Blubman looks like it's not got any Blubman following it. Danger chime. If that's the case, it is not something I've ever realized would happen if you had a full crew. Oh! Huh. So they take collision damage from this too. Just not fast enough to matter. Entirely. One more Blubman, unfortunately. Only as an adversary. We'll take whoever this obligated candle, I think. Yeah, it appears to be a candle. Fleeting art form. Yes, especially when carried near fire or other things that are hot enough. That's not bad. Another ring. Looks like one we've already got. Oh. Gemstar husband. It's the partner one for. Wait a minute, there's a way out. Why is it giving us a way out? full of treasure on this floor. We encountered more of those stink bugs. We potentially be able to get quite a bit more burp spray. Oh well. Not that we need it right now. Went from having 0 to having like a rather good supply. Here we go. I could already see a treasure. There's an opponent! Attack! Purple Pikmin flower. Eek! Eek! I think this might be one of the first times I can recall noticing that they take you extra high. I'm glad I remembered that you could free yourself. But intriguingly enough, it looks like if you try to down them with purple Pikmin, or perhaps it's just I downed them too late, that they might still take damage. Another marble! That's a small one. Doesn't look very small here, though. Omniscient sphere. I wonder how they figure that out. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. Run! Through the floor? That's rather annoying. Also admittedly rather risky. We are 5 purple Pikmin stronger. Run! That was so close. I thought for sure we were going to have at least one casualty when I saw that bomb land, and how the Pikmin weren't getting around the star thing all that quickly. Oh. Of course it has to be right now. Innocence Lost? That's an odd name for it. Could we not have encountered the Bloodman now? That would have been nice. Down we go. Another respite area. Huh. Do these ones also provide 5 Pikmin? Oh dear. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use the blue Pikmin for this, and then gonna try that flower over there. With red Pikmin. 1. It stayed open for a while. Okay, so it's a straight conversion, this one. Don't know if I want to continue with that. Though, the fact that it's giving this to me almost insinuates that there's water below. How concerning. Oh, there's a lot of them over here. And I think we have not encountered this type of dweevil before. That might be a... Yeah! So this is where you get this. When I saw it, I was like, is that the thing that I've been hoping to get for a good long while? Processing. How strange. This... How to pronounce? Anti... No. Anti... Anti... Pickle? Anti... How? It does... When I try to read things, usually I want to say, I guess I kind of run a similar to an image recognition on the word. But I don't recognize it. And then I run it through my memories of words I've heard, nothing sounds similar. And then I just try the manual, regular method of reading. If everything else fails. But even that, it doesn't... It sounds... I'm not sure. Metal object came out from that bizarre being. Also contemplating the notion of how the sentence is going, to try to guess at what it could have meant. What could they have been going for? But that doesn't really help if I don't know the word at all. It appears to be a giant metal hand. Perhaps it is an ancient work of art. Art, huh? Oh, hey, hold on. Okay, we'll deal with him after. The other one, the one that started moving, that had that in the first place, started moving surprisingly quickly when we started our offensive. I was not expecting it to be that quick to jump in defense of its friend. Is it just me or they crumple really, really quickly under the weight of a purple Pikmin? It makes sense, I guess, but it's surprising. That'll be rather useful. I almost ran right into the red jelly. That would not have been useful. In fact, there's a few red jellies and a... Yes, very nice. That's about 6 spicy sprays. And... Oh, yes! Oh, there's a hole in it. And there's a yellow... Okay. Brute knuckles. I wonder why there's a hole in it. If you think of a toy, that this one in this case is probably supposed to hold something. This object seems to replicate a humanoid fist. Are the Hocketates human, as far as they're concerned? Because if not, does humanoid as a word make sense to them? I mean, they're using it here, but would that be a word in their vocabulary? And if so, why? Where'd it come from? If they don't know what humans are. Or am I just misunderstanding it and they are supposed to qualify as just straight up humans? A glove, much like it once lay in my junk hold. Really? And here is that very glove. I've just found the missing rocket fist in my junk hold. Found the missing rocket fist. Tap A 3 times to launch it. 1, 2, punch. It is an amusing thing indeed. much I'll make use of it in this playthrough. I imagine there will only be so much I will make use of it. And an offered chance to get more white Pikmin. They give us an option to get more blue Pikmin, so I'm gonna assume we need them. More of them. Okay, red Pikmin. With the added purple Pikmin to our arsenal, we're probably not going to need too many more red Pikmin to bolster the offensive. When we can just stomp the crap out of anything that appears before us. Should anything be so bold or so foolish. Yes! I did not remember that it was going to look that much faster when running. Stop that. Yeek! That was very close. Crap. I was just thinking, I don't remember making note that Chacho specifically jumps like that. Because he doesn't specifically jump like that. Just any of them could do it. And then what are you gonna do? Alright, a full flowered force. Once again, we're ready for war. Oh, so we are missing one more thing. Surely that one thing doesn't just make us move faster, does it? Because, when I think about it, I'm just like, that'd be potentially a problem. The Pikmin aren't going to be faster just because we are faster. Leave them behind. Frontier Cavern. We were given another chance to leave, but we're not taking it. No. Ah, run! Over here, over here, over here, over here. This is a method to avoid my Pikmin coming into danger. I guess I will make use of this right here and now. What a brutally terrible spot to have to encounter two of them. That was about to become very bad very, very, very fast. I'm actually a little amazed that none of my Pikmin ended up dying. Right then. Especially considering it looked like some of them fell over near the wall. I killed the other one. That was very close. Okay, so if we braid it with enough Pikmin, it'll be fine. Uh-huh. Right. Good. Can you light on fire? No. They're just immune to everything, I guess. Okay. Please be enough to carry these. Good. No, not good. Worthless statue. My. Ah. No. No. Okay. Ridiculous. Amusing, but ridiculous. Nice. Priceless statue. Interesting. Why is this one priceless? The other one did look kind of decayed. Whereas the blackish one also looks like it's somewhat, I want to say almost marble-ish, like. And down we go. Wait, that was everything, right? Yeah, okay. Down we go. Oh, water in the middle could have been quite concerning. It's a good thing we had at least 20-ish water-bound Pikmin. Aquatically able. Another white flower. We have a cranky guy. We have a another cranky one. And this is the way down, paired with another way up. I haven't needed an immense amount of yellow Pikmin yet. Though I can't very well sacrifice the last of my red Pikmin. I can sacrifice you. It's gonna be this guy and some of my yellow Pikmin. Hopefully I don't regret this. Be enough to carry it, I think. I did not expect that. A yo-yo, it looks like. My. Flame tiller. Here we go. It's like a rusty bell. A mossy bell. Oh, no, that's weird. On the contrary, it appears to actually be very, very shiny. Spouse alert? How? How is that even what they... How? Okay. We're missing some. Why? Was there any nectar to be had? Hello. That's where we got more white Pikmin, I think. Okay. And we descend further. I feel like I recognize this bottom area. We have a boss entity to fight, but and we just heard one of their offspring. Yeah. Oh wow, they disappear like that. Okay, we just had a display shown to us of how fast it registers that the Pikmin are dead when they are eaten by one of these fiends. Very, very lethally fast is the answer. Oh, annoying. Why am I throwing white Pikmin now? This is not nice. Get away! I need to get up there. Come on! And of course. And of course. Just couldn't get up the... This is the problem when it's awake. Fortunately, it eliminates any advancing threats when it does this foolishly. How many purple Pikmin did we lose? 4? It's almost an entire flower's worth of them. So this time you want to turn that way? How many did we just... Oh, we lost a whole bunch of them. What made you change your mind, huh? And why didn't this work on you the first time? It doesn't work on it at all. Not something that I recall. What a disgusting entity. Please tell me that that's not also the... Oh no. A blue Pikmin to be sacrificed near enough. All of factory systems overloading, approaching outer stink limits. This stench must be emanating from that object. Well, considering what was inside of... Oh gosh. That was so instantaneous that, like, I didn't even get to see. We had immense losses due to this freakish abomination. To the ship with you, you ugly mother of foulness. I didn't think we'd get the other thing in this hole as well. That's the most amount of Pikmin I think I've lost so far in this playthrough in a single moment. Repugnant appendage. So what does it do for me then? This object has pockets of air under its surface. It's perfect for the boots I am making. Really? The pockets of air? Processing complete. Nano assemblage of the rush boots is concluded. These nullify wind resistance by circulating air beneath the soles. You'll move faster and you'll no longer be blown away by puffy blowhogs, nasal blasts. Huh. So we do move faster. Oh shoot, that is kind of a decent ways faster. That's actually quite a bit faster. What the heck? Is it just me as the Pikmin partially move faster too? Any benefits to the purple Pikmin economy were lost in this, in the very same cave. Swelling the ranks only worked to cushion the fall. Oh, great. You could take what was to appear to be shortcuts just to cut off the flow of your own forces, or take the longer route to wind up right behind the foul beast, which would have resulted in you having to fight through even more of the minions. That was a huge amount of losses. In this cave alone, we've lost about 40 Pikmin. One Blubman helped make up... helped give us like one extra buffer, yeah. All because it turned the other way this time. I didn't call my Pikmin back fast enough. Just the one time I didn't call him fast enough. To think this hole had 2 items that are of use. And wow, do I move faster. I'm having a difficulty telling if my Pikmin are actually moving faster or not, but such immense losses. I don't even think I have any yellow Pikmin with me anymore. No, I have some. They weren't all lost. Wow, I do not recall moving that fast entirely. There's something about it that just feels so abnormal. Do we still have the most red Pikmin? No, we'll take blue Pikmin to put us down. I doubt the other hole will be ready to be investigated in such a manner, but I intend to anyways. I mean, this greatly shows off how fast certain Pikmin can move and certain ones can't. Is the nectar that was from the eggs still there? No, it's gone. Let's go for the more interesting one first. Because while that one might not regenerate the flowers so quickly, perhaps it was very much on purpose that that one might specifically not regenerate the flowers very quickly, because of how easy it is to get to them. Ooh, I thought I remembered something like this being up here. I'm glad I did. We have... Why does this keep happening to the blue Pikmin? We have one blue guy who's... Blue Pikmin were not apparently necessary in that cave. Bringing a whole legion of them is a bad idea. Come to think about it, bringing poison Pikmin and electric Pikmin aren't really necessary, because when I get to each floor I can just run through with a lot of captains to the exit and ascend each floor as I so please. Especially while I'm able to move this fast. No problems at all. See ya, punks. Got places to be. Dang it. I went to check on Chacho because it started playing the music for like an enemy being near, and I was a little concerned that he was potentially too close. Turns out he wasn't. Nothing's returned here yet. Worst case scenario, we delve into the subterranean location just to find nothing of which I seek. where taking this much blue Pikmin down just doesn't make sense to me. I almost certainly won't need this many yellow Pikmin, just to diffuse some electricity-related things, if I find the need somewhere along the line. Is there another one of those nectar things over here? It does not appear that there is. Here we go, to the subterranean complex. Go speed through here and find any purple flowers we can. You can't catch me! Too fast. Guess we go to the exit now. That's a little odd, but it works for me. Imagine if I could still get them like that, and they'd get left behind if you did something like this. That would be atrocious. An accidental massacre. Wow, this area is so much more bright. We descend further. I'm trying to recall if the first hole that we already found an Empress Bullblax. I think that one may have had a purple flower or two, but that one may have also had an Emperor Bullblax in it. There's a white flower there. There where I don't remember there being one. Of course, it had to be accompanied by one of those guys. No casualties? Good. Oh wow. Well, we found a white flower pretty early on, so I can't really see any reason as to why the purple flowers won't be there. But we came into this one just the other day. Didn't we? Why is it already back? And down we go. The respite floor. Just white flowers. Then again, I don't necessarily recall encountering many purple flowers right at the beginning. Problem is we're not here for white flowers. And just like that, we got 20 more white Pikmin. Though that's not the goal here. That is not the right way. I almost left. Down we go. It certainly is nice being able to move this fast. I wonder if I can carry these now. I mean, I have all the upgrades. Maybe it was just a PvP thing? Whether it is or not, I'm not sure how I would do so. I don't remember. Yep. It appears there's no flowers there. Ow! Do I hold the A button? I'm pretty sure this is not how you pick them up. Nor is that. Oh wow. Perhaps it's only a PvP thing. A two-player battle mode. Down we go! What if the man at legs will be back? That turkey is on the... okay. Yes, it was on the verge of falling off, but then there he went. Nice. Seems all there is to do is head down further. I think there's about 10 floors in this cavern. Another respite floor. This one I think has the purple Pikmin. but not as many. Oh! There's 3 right there. One will allow me to spawn more. Oh, actually several will allow me to spawn more. And I regret breaking that egg. Wait! How could you? You have brothers and sisters, and you just gobbled it all yourself? They all wanted some of that. Now I ain't enough for everyone else. Let's see. Nope. One didn't get really much. Here's your chance. Nice. These flowers are unimportant for me right now. We're nearing the end. I doubt there'll be another respite floor right away. But I should still see if it just happens to have any... That was very close. That was even closer, almost. So it felt. As long as I don't foolishly engage in any unnecessary, dangerous engagements with the purple Pikmin at the front lines, we should be fine. Let's go. That's 15 purple Pikmin we got from this one. Wait, so this is the last floor. And it's back. Well, I ain't no way I'm fighting it. As much as I like a challenge. That one is near guaranteed to have casualties. Surely I can't just go back into the same one. Would it really have more flowers? Are those ones just different? With such a notion in mind, it makes me think of the other one. The one that... Oh no, I wouldn't want to go into that hole. I'd still be able to survive. It's worth a shot. Yes, that it is. Because if the flowers are back, I really should abuse this for all it's worth. I mean, how else am I supposed to get 100 purple Pikmin in a timely manner? I mean, sure, if I want to play the game like I did when I was a lot younger and first was playing through the game, and I got to like 200 plus days just because I took my time to such an extent, then that's just fine. That would work, I suppose. I've just remembered what's on this floor. It's also occurred to me that it could be anywhere, really. Okay. Where are you? Maybe it doesn't come back, but that makes it similar to the flowers. But there it is. Okay, well I'm gonna be able to just... If I had known this, I would have also been able to farm the sprays way, way easier than I did. Because that was also something I did when I was younger. I'd like land and farm the sprays with the plants. Now there's a third one. But where? I'm gonna have to take this guy on, aren't I? That's a terrible place for you. Run! Okay. We made it. Very nice. Alright. Now I massacre them all. Moving at this speed is probably why I have memory of accidentally failing to get, like accidentally grabbing it with the first captain I bring close to it. Okay. This will come in handy later. I know it. No! That's exactly what I was talking about. Doing that, accidentally just running into it. So at this point, I have so many, I think pretty much anything in the game will have a hard time challenging me now, with how many I have. Assuming I made use of them well. Oh shoot, that's right, the entity at the bottom, this doesn't work on. That's a first for me. I didn't know that there were entities that doesn't work on. To my understanding, everything in the game, regardless of how big they are, is susceptible to that. So that's quite alarming to see something able to avoid the danger. Yoo-hoo. I don't see any flowers. Wasn't there another stink bug in this area? Whether there is or not, I'm going. I don't have purple Pikmin with me currently, so knocking out those red guys is a dangerous endeavor. They're quite the dangerous punks indeed. Is he already after me? This is a great way for him to be after me. Keep it up. That is exactly what I was actually concerned about. I was not sure if he could do that. I must hurry. Is there any other flowers here? That's a kind of odd looking spot for the geyser to be, but it works. We've had 3 casualties and no bloodmen to replenish them because it's on the same floor that they show up. I'm hoping we plucked the white Pikmin. I think we did, but I don't know. That would really suck, just leaving them there. Well, we have all our Pikmin except for the 3 who got whooped. A purple flower. Okay, he's free. I didn't recall that these guys don't seem to snatch up regular Pikmin. Or like Pikmin in general. They only seem to be after the captains. Okay. I think it just shuffled through my Pikmin in a way that annoys me quite a lot. I think I just chucked one of my white Pikmin in there. Why did it shuffle like that? When you hold a Pikmin to throw, usually they arrange themselves in the correct order associated to which Pikmin you're holding. Which is kind of to prevent, when you start rapidly throwing them, for it to end up being like a random rain of Pikmin. That's not what's supposed to happen. Okay. So we've got 5 purple Pikmin. And a whole bunch of stone belches. And down we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 10 purple Pikmin. I don't remember how deep the cave was, though. I just remember that what we encountered at the end was thoroughly appalling. Oh no, you don't. So, I'm slightly confused. I was under the impression that they were only after the captains. No, the ball tracks towards the captains, but they're not only after the captains. I don't see any flowers here. I'd say that is like one of the most dangerous floors I've ever ended up on so far in this playthrough. Just so many dangerous adversaries right next to me. Oh my. Nice. Well, I don't see any other flowers. What are you? Oh, wait a minute. Are they regenerating? It's hard to tell with the one that's already hurt. But the other two were, like, their health bar stopped showing. That's a lot. Squeaky chair. Okay. That's a very bad sound. Owie! Wow, these guys are pretty much one-shot type entities where they can very easily kill off your Pikmin. They also take one hit. Toucher to the rescue. Except he can't fight that. We are out of here. Okay, we're nearing our objective. 67 currently. We're out of here. Ain't gonna battle that thing again, not this time. Yeah, I wonder how much that can be used. Can I really just keep going in over and over and over again? Only 10? Didn't the other hole give me about that much? I mean, if I want to complete my objectives in the least amount of days, realistically it makes sense to actually go back into that tunnel. But it's kind of boring to just keep running the same one. Plus there's bound to be a different hole that's more effective for this in the first place. 99 white Pikmin. Almost an entire army of white Pikmin. If I hadn't accidentally chucked that one into the purple flower, I would have 100 of them. That's cool, if you ask me. Be quite the interesting development indeed, to have an entire army of white Pikmin. But what I do with them, well, that's... who knows. Wow, the only thing that seems to be left to do is to leave. Plus, we've gone over 2 hours, so I guess I'll have to stop this recording. What time is it? I feel like it's a good idea if I try to go to sleep. I actually feel a bit tired after all. Look at that, the white Pikmin went up almost by 50. Louis' grandpa? Louis, are you eating well? When you were a boy, you were quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate. Be sure to cook suspicious food before eating it. So if it doesn't exactly seem suspicious, just eat it raw? Is that what you're saying? Or is that what you mean? It's clearly not what they were saying. They were saying something very obviously not that. All that's left is the Hole of Heroes, the Dream Den, and that massively heavy treasure. We'll investigate here again to see which ones I can make use of to get more purple Pikmin. We'll skip the white flower garden because I can recall there not being any purple flowers in there. Unless I'm recalling it incorrectly. Yeah. Radio. But for now, I'm gonna have to stop. So as usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now. I imagine, depending on how well my purple Pikmin collecting endeavor goes, I'll have like 2 or 3 recordings left of Pikmin 2 max, probably. And maybe a 4th one just to make sure that I have room for reading all the data entries that I've got. But yeah. Bye. That's odd. Why did it... I have a concern. Why did it just warn me about that? Am I sure I want to stop recording? Yes.